This is Red Carpet Flies, news on the fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news for November 4th. Fashion brands Dwali campaigns attract controversy in India. Sabyasachi, one of India's best-known designer brands, helmed by Sabyasachi Mukherjee, was forced to pull advertisements for its jewelry collection earlier this week ahead of Dwali. The Festival of Lights is celebrated today in India and is a major milestone in India's retail calendar. According to an article done by the Business of Fashion, the campaign caused controversy because of the images. Some of the models were in lingerie and others were portraying same-sex couples, and these were seen by some as inappropriate representations of the Mangasutras, the ornaments in Hindu tradition that are traditionally worn by brides to symbolize their marital status. Politicians and social media users were among the many to voice their criticisms. Sabyasachi issued an apology on Instagram, stating the campaign was intended as a celebration, and we are deeply saddened that it has instead offended a section of our society. While studying public relations in grad school, a similar scenario was used to teach us how to maneuver through a PR crisis, especially when it's on an international level. What one country or community deems appropriate may offend another community, which is why freshly minted PR professionals are strongly recommended to seek a cultural representative within the foreign country when launching an international PR campaign. What's interesting here is that this is an Indian company with largely an Indian customer base. So I would think that someone in the PR or marketing department would be a bit sensitive with the type of imagery that was used in this campaign. I think the misstep here is that Sabyasachi is trying to appeal to a larger international market and neglected their core audience. Hopefully they have done enough damage control for this marketing mishap, and they can try again with another campaign to attract an international audience. By the way, if you're not familiar with this brand, their jewelry is gorgeous. Netflix cast Daniel Day Kim as Avatar: The Last Airbender's Fire Daddy. In the Nickelodeon animated series, Ozai was the imperious leader of the ruthless Fire Nation. He demanded everyone live up to his impossibly high standards, especially his children, Prince Zuko and Azula. According to Decider.com, this isn't Kim's first foray into the Avatar universe. He previously voiced General Fong in a Season 2 episode of the original series, and later played inventor Hiroshi Sato, Asami's father, in its sequel series, The Legend of Korra. The actor joins his young co-stars Lu, Jordan Cormier, who plays Aang, Gayuendo, who plays Katara, and Ian Ousley, who plays Sokka. While further details about the new Avatar is still being largely kept under wraps, Kim has promised to keep the spirit of the animated series intact. I am a fan of Aang, Korra, and Sokka, and the whole crew of The Last Airbender. I'm very familiar with this show, as I used to watch it as a kid and loved the series. The last attempt of making a live-action anything of the Avatar was horrible, so I'm hesitantly excited about this series. Hermès opens pop-up gym experience in Brooklyn. The French house has opened an installation in Williamsburg called Hermès Fit. Forget working out with TheraBands and stainless steel weights though. Through Sunday, fans and customers can book special exercise experiences featuring Hermès scarves, which have been applied to boxing bags, and inspired new yoga sequences, reports Women's Wear Daily. Those with a more taste for jewelry can participate in a kickboxing with bracelets class that incorporates Hermès classic enamel click-clack bangle designs. There are Hermès-inspired barbells, a climbing wall, photo booth, and juice bar. Interested participants can pre-register for classes on Hermès' website or drop by the space at 60th North 6th Street for a peek at the experience. Proof of vaccination is required for entry. This is the most interesting pop-up I've heard of yet. I don't live in New York, but if you attend this pop-up, please come back and leave a comment about your experience. I would be very interested in knowing how this whole thing went. LA Pride back for 2022, dates announced but no location yet. The organizers of the LA Pride Parade announced that they are planning a 2022 parade along with the musical event from June 10th to the 12th. Details about the parade and the musical event will be released at a later date, according to Christopher Street West, which has organized the LA Pride Parade for more than 50 years. According to a Deadline report, LA Pride last year did have major in-person events, including an LGBTQ+ night at Dodger Stadium, but the last Pride Parade in Los Angeles was in 2019. The parade has been held in West Hollywood for more than 4 decades, but in 2020, CSW announced that the LA Pride Parade would move its annual LGBTQ parade and its celebrations out of West Hollywood. However, a new location has not been announced. The Pride Parade is a lot of fun. I think I attended the one back in 2019. It's like one big party with a million of your best friends. The atmosphere is all about love and having a good time and celebrating. I helped my friend who volunteers with the Love Foundation. I think that's the name of the foundation. But they had a float, so I was helping volunteer on the float. I had a really great time, so I'm really glad to hear the Pride Parade is back. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly for November 4th. Please follow us on Instagram at Red Carpet Fly and follow our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.